What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. We're with 12 Victor Juliet today in super warm Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. We're heading over to John Wayne Airport. I have my dad on board and we have a cleft puppy rescue with Pilot&Paws on board. Hour and 12 minutes in the air, 30,000 feet. Let's go flying. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome aboard. It's a hot one in Sky Harbor. Got my dad in the back. We're gonna get started. We already have our clearance, we have the weather, and yeah, we'll get out of here heading to John Wayne. Gen 1 and Gen 2 on. That's looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's all good. Pre-flight's good. The door is latched and verified. Parking brake is on. That 1 and 2 are on. Gen 1 and Gen 2 are on. External GPU not needed. FedEx Alpha is current, strobe light is coming on, gas are checked. The pump, I hear it, I see it, clear right, forward, and left. Here we go. Alright, we have N2, light off, mission. Got N1 before 25%, ITT's coming up nicely. Looking back to N2, looking for a hung start, I don't see it. Accelerating nicely. Our AC is coming on nicely, finally. It is hot. Showing 104 on the ground right now. Brutal. Alrighty, external GPU is not needed. Oxygen master's coming on. Avionics initialization. Here we go. We got 2 people total on board today. Go to John Wayne, Sierra November Alpha. It's going to be a busy one as always. Planning on departing here 7 right. Required takeoff distance 3826, we can put that in here. Databases, I updated them yesterday. That all looks good to me. Can accept the initialization. Cap pin is removed, passengers are already briefed. Seatbelts, I'm secured. Steve-O is secured, bleed is coming on. COM 1, nav, GPS, alright, I'm going to go COM 2, make sure I'm on ground. I'm going to pull up my phone, look at our clearance. Alrighty, information, India, 120 at 6, 10,
American 2279, Phoenix ground behind a southwest that's passing off to the left, turn right on Echo.
India, sounds good. Alright, we are squawking 2624.
Echo, American 2279.
Super awesome when we get our pre-departure clearance. Helps us a lot. Set our altitude up to 8,000, which is the top of the SID. Alrighty. Climb via the SID, that's good. So I'm going to shoot the flight plan up to the screens.
Southwest 591 or Delta 17, ready to push.
Activate it.
So 591,
Procedure,
pushback approved into spot 1.
departure, Kinsley 3.
Spot 1, Southwest 591.
Harbor, we're going to be doing that. Harbor, it's going to be runway 7 right departure. I'll load that all up. That looks all good to me. Cool, alright, comms, navs are all set. Phoenix departure 26.8. We're going to go 268. Transfer that. That looks good. Alright, comms navs are good. AS clearance received. Altimeter 2988. Transponder is set. Heading altitude is good. Flight controls. I'm up, down, and down. They are free and correct. Trim is coming in the green 2 times. Flaps are 50 and verified. Toga is good. Pitch altitude. CAS. Seatbelts. Parking brake is coming off. Brakes we're going to check. We're going to get going. I'm going to flight level change. Manual. It's all good. Scott, hello. Vision Jet 12 Victor Juliet over at Qatar Aviation with information. India. Taxi, please.
Vision Jet 12 Victor Juliet, Phoenix ground, runway 7 right, taxi via hotel.
7 right via hotel. 12 Victor Juliet. Alright, 7 right via hotel. Clear right, forward, and left. Put this here. Thank you, Cutter Aviation. You guys rock. Always great service here. All right, hotel, that's the first one, will be a left turn to 7 right. Departure briefing, runway 7 right, we got plenty of room if we don't like anything. 0 to 600, we're landing straight ahead in case of an engine failure. 600 to 1500 feet AGL, if we lose an engine, we have nowhere to go, we're pulling caps immediately. Above 1500, we can troubleshoot, come back to here. If we're on fire, we'll come back here. If we don't like anything on the ground roll, max braking, then thrust. If everything's normal, we're doing the Kinsley departure up to 8,000 is the top. And we will be contacting departure 26.8. And our squawk is in, that's all good. All right, I'm clear right, clear left, coming up on hotel.
Ground Southwest 591, slot 1, taxi India.
Southwest 591, Phoenix ground. You have a wheels up time of 28 void 31, runway 7 left, taxi via Delta Sierra Echo.
Make sure our landing lights not only line up, probe heat will come on, engine IPS not needed, wing stabs are not needed. Casts are checked, trim is set, flaps are 50. All the casts are clear on that. We're gonna go through the takeoff checklist up to landing gear. That all looks good. Be nav mode on our departure, that all looks good. All this looks good. Y'all get back there, Dad?
All good.
Sounds good. All right, they didn't say...
Southwest 2008, contact departure.
They didn't say monitor tower or anything, so I'm going to go to tower, and I'm just going to say we are holding short, 7 right. We'll give them another minute, see if they talk to us. I don't want to get in her way. Usually they tell you to monitor, and then they'll tell us when to take off. All right, they haven't said anything. I'm going to talk to them. Tower low, Vision Jet 12 Victor Juliet, holding short, runway 7 right, ready for departure.
127, correction, 12 Victor Juliet, roger.
Cool, just want to make sure we didn't miss that.
Southwest 3788, Phoenix Tower, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
7 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 3788.
Cool enough back there?
I'm good.
Cool.
Not
12
too bad.
Victor Juliet, Phoenix Tower, runway 7 right, line up and wait.
7 right, line up and wait, 12 Victor Juliet. All right, clear left, clear light, right, landing lights coming on, probes coming on. Before takeoff checks complete, just awaiting our takeoff clearance. All right, that is runway 7 right, I see it.
November 12 Victor Juliet, winds 160 at 5, runway 7 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 7 right, clear for takeoff, 12 Victor Juliet. All right, clear for takeoff.
Southwest 3788, contact departure.
Takeoff power is set
Departure
and achieved.
3788.
1 good engine, airspeed is live. Engine instruments are in the green. There's 50 knots. Rotate. Positive rate. 0.
Tower Southwest 591, ready at the end.
Looking for
Southwest
115
591,
for our
roger.
flaps. (115) flaps up. Flight level change. Flank power. Autopilot's coming on. Alright, gears up, flaps are up, we're
12 Victor
waiting.
Juliet, contact departure.
Over to departure, good day, 12 Victor Juliet. Thanks departure, good morning, Vision Jet 12 Victor Juliet, 1.9er climbing via the Kinsley 3 departure.
Vision Jet 12 Victor Juliet, Phoenix departure radar contact, climb maintain flight level 210.
Climb maintain flight level 210, 12 Victor Juliet. 21 is set, I see it. Landing gear is up, flaps are up, airspeed is climbing well. MCT is established, auto throttle is on, engine parameters are good. Cabin pressurization is coming down nicely. Ice protection, everything is
Southwest
set.
3788, turn left
Altimeter
heading
transition to
300,
go.
climb maintain flight level 210.
Always a great time here in Sky Harbor. It's a busy one, but I prefer going into the big runways and big airports just because there's a lot more people, I would say, that's on it. And we get really cheap fuel there at Qatar, which is awesome. Came in yesterday evening and
2008, contact
there
Albuquerque
was a
Center
ton of
126.45.
thunderstorms in the area. Luckily not in the valley, so we had a beautiful show coming in, but we were far away from it, so it was perfect. Dropped off some family in Phoenix, and yeah, we're heading home to Sacramento with a stop in John Wayne. So excited to bring you guys along. We do have a cleft puppy on board, thanks to Rachel and PilotsNPaws. If you guys don't know what that is, basically the route that you're going to do flying, you can go on their website and see if there's any dogs that need to be transported. So that's a big thing that my family likes to do with animals, especially my mom. That's her world, saving animals. So glad we could help this little Frenchie get to Sacramento today. So yeah. All right, we're in the turn from Futep to Masfi on the Keensley 3.
American 2279, contact Albuquerque Center 125.4.
25.4 American.
Y'all get back there, Dad?
2279.
I'm good. Here's the puppy look.
Yeah, the pup's back there. So cool.
Hey, little guy.
Just hanging. Got beautiful Tempe off our right wing. All right, in the turn to Masfi now. We just went past Askerd. Some fun names on the Keensley 3.
Southwest
Got Tempe Town Lake behind us.
Maintain 9,000.
Got ASU's campus right there as well.
Key line 3103, mid altitude, maintain 16,000.
We have the water ski regionals coming up next week. So yesterday on the way to Phoenix, we stopped in the middle of nowhere, Barstow Daggett Airport, to take a practice ride skiing with my dad and girlfriend, and then flew into here. So just a cool day of general aviation, and these planes are just time machines, and we're able to do so much more in them, and really fun seeing these older airports with a lot of history. And yeah, but it definitely felt like we were in the boonies.
We'd like to request Bravo clearance just to skirt on the edge.
Great view of Phoenix off our right wing. All right, so we're above 7,900 now, which is good for the SID. Cleared up to 210, we're looking great. There we got Firebird Raceway off to our left. That's where water ski ASU, our ski team skied, but they've been having some troubles with their rights to ski there, unfortunately, so may not be skiing there as much, but a lot of history with ASU and water skiing there, and definitely are trying to fight for our rights to ski there. Our 95 climbing 210. For over a year now, you know that we had the Cirrus SR22 Turbo, November 317 Sierra Papa. Sold that one, stepped up into the Diamond DA42, 224 Papa Golf. Now we're in the Vision Jet, so it's been fun to...
Vision Jet 2, Victor Juliet, amend altitude, maintain 13,000.
Amend altitude, maintain 13,000, 12 Victor Juliet. Yeah, so we've been able to step up into the Vision Jet. Just the safety features on this plane, and I think is just unbeatable with the safe return button, parachute, and a turbine in the back. What are your favorite features on the plane, Dad? I know you didn't love flying on the 22T as much, but you definitely feel a lot more comfortable on the Vision Jet, you'd say, yeah?
I think these back seats in the middle are so roomy and so comfortable, and you have the ability to adjust the seat. There's so much leg room. And what I love is I can move up to the front if I wanted and be up with you, or I can move to the back. You're just not stuck in one spot. But I think for us, we looked at a lot of different planes. You know, one of them, the M600 and kind of the turboprop, but I think the parachute is just that extra little piece.
Absolutely.
And then the safe return is a huge part as well, you know? So
well said. Yeah, no, we definitely feel a lot, just a big peace of mind flying with the family on this thing. We took it across the country to Florida, which was cool. Had both my parents' girlfriend in there. And I definitely, obviously wouldn't do that in the 22T, so it's a great plane. I hope to still be flying them, but it's been really fun learning the Vision Jet ways and Cirrus life. You can't beat it. All right, we'll level.
Vision Jet 2 Victor Juliet, climb maintain flight level 210.
Climb maintain flight level 210, 12 Victor Juliet.
American 684, amend altitude, maintain 12,000 for now.
Roger, maintain 12,000 for now, American 684.
If you guys are from the Phoenix area and into aviation, please drop a comment. Let me know your tail number. It's super fun when you can hear buddies on the radios. And yeah, general aviation, as I've said many times, is such a small world, and it's really cool what we get to do. So it's nothing better than sharing it with other people who love it. So I have an Instagram, Blaze Grubs. I usually post more on just my day-to-day flying in this thing, but obviously try to bring the cameras on when I can on YouTube. So thank you for watching. We're at 15,000 climbing. It's going to be a slow climb up to 30,000 feet. So we'll catch you when we level off at 30,000. All right, welcome back, everyone. We're 27.9 climbing 300. We are already clear for the Disney 5 arrival into John Wayne. Dad, could you hand me the little pup, please? We'll see how he's doing. Alrighty.
Albuquerque 48250 Smith.
So we got this little guy.
Albuquerque, KSNA, chopper altitude.
Our job is to keep him warm up here, comfortable. Luckily, it's a pressurized cabin. But he is just a nugget. He was born on the 9th, I think. So I'm super glad we can help him get back to Sacramento and get some help. These cleft dogs, they aren't able to eat properly, so only certain people have the, I think it's a tool for the suction to be able to eat their food. So a lot of breeders will just toss these dogs, but luckily Rachel in Sacramento saves them, so it's really cool. But we'll keep this little guy as warm as possible.
Good evening, citation 657
but he is strong. He's moving around like crazy.
657 Tango Albuquerque.
I'll keep him up here with me for a bit. All right, well, 1,000 feet to go. I see it. 30 is set. We got Mexico off to our left. I wish we could just make a left turn direct Cabo. That sounds more fun than Sacramento. I think Mom would be mad at us, but we don't have to tell her. Sorry, Mom. All right, 200 feet to go, level 30. Do our cruise checklist. Thrust lever is set, ice protection. Propeats are on, engines are off, wing stabs are all off. All right, cruise is complete, standby descent. We're gonna turn off the cameras and we'll catch you in the descent into John Wayne. Maybe we can have Dad up here with us on the way in, so we'll see you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Alright, we are descending through 13,000 feet. We just got a massive rerouting into John Wayne, but it's looking good. 12.7 descending, 12,000. We'll grab the weather.
The 210, Scott 4802.
18530. Wind 190 at 90. Visibility 10. View clouds at 600. View clouds at 2000. Temperature 26. Dew point 17. Altimeter 291. Visual approach is runway 20 right in use.
Alright, visual 20 right in use. We'll have that all loaded in. We're direct Baldy to Happy. We're maintaining 12,000. We are looking good. Got us pretty low, pretty early, so we're burning a lot of fuel, but that's why we just bring in a little extra just to make sure. We'll be going to Clay Lacey when we land. Good, all right, let's run some checklists. Just now, descent checklist, thrust lever is good, landing field elevation is set. Ice protection, probes are on, engines are off. Altimeter transition is good, seatbelts are good, brake pressure, I feel it. Approach briefing, we're going to expect a visual approach runway 20 right. Start slowing us up. See that cloud looks a little angry. Actually gonna turn off auto throttle for a minute and get slow quick. Alright, we're looking good. Approach briefing is complete. All seats and seatbelts are set. Ice protection is just fine. Lights are all on. Flaps to go. Welcome to SoCal with some mountains. We get bumped around. We're going to be slow into maneuvering and just enjoy the ride.
Terminate squawk VFR, good day. Cool, VFR, good day. When we return back to Riverside, would you like us to return back to this frequency for the flight following on the way back? You can go to 2815 for flight following. 2815. And radar terminate squawk VFR, good day. You good, sir? Alright, Tango.
Nice bumps.
12 Victor Juliet, approach 134.0.
34.0, good day, 12 Victor Juliet. SoCal low, Vision Jet 12 Victor Juliet, level 12000, direct happy for the
12 Victor Juliet, SoCal approach, on altimeter 2901, descend and maintain 900,000.
2901, descend and maintain at 900,000, 12 Victor Juliet.
First low, Southwest at 367, 19.2, descending via with whiskey.
Yeah, so it's confusing. They had us do after Fret's direct Coho, and then for the Coho arrival, which starts near like Palm Springs, so it would have taken us all the way around, and he of course doesn't want us to do that. So I had to go in and remove the waypoints, so now it's Fret's Coho, and then Coho on into 20 right, so it's kind of confusing, but cameras weren't on, but he gave me a full new rerouting, and that's classic John Wayne Airport for you. It's always busy, but it's fun.
Vision 2 Victor Juliet, stay speed.
We have to go slow down for bumps, but we're cruising up through 200 knots indicator right now, 12 Victor Juliet.
Vision 2 Victor Juliet, can you do 220?
Affirm, 12 Victor Juliet.
Vision 2 Victor Juliet, maintain 220 knots.
Maintain 220 knots, 12 Victor Juliet. So Dad, tell us what we're picking up in LA.
Ooh, so I've got a 67 VW Bug that was built for the built to be a drag car, but the gear ratio is too close to drive it anywhere around town, and so I spent about a year and a half, and I found a Berg 5-speed, so it's a close ratio first through fourth, but then it's got a fifth speed for it, or fifth gear for it, so pretty excited to find it. It's pretty tough to find them.
So we're going to be flying that. All of that's way over my head, but we did the weight. Everything's fine. We have carpet stuff to latch down on the inside, and yeah, so we'll be flying a cleft pup and
transmission
on the way home to Sacramento. So that'll be fun. Check that off the list of items being flown, but super cool. Thank you to Auto Throttle for keeping our speed perfect. So nice in the G2s. Vision Jets, they have it.
Number 2 Victor Juliet, reduce speed to 190.
Reducing 190, 12 Victor Juliet. I'm able to just set the speed with this dial. Power comes back, and it sets it. So instead of me having to manually do it.
Vision 2 Victor Juliet, approach 124.1, good day.
24.1, good day, 12 Victor Juliet.
2130.
Okay, got all that. So we'll see you, Flex Jet 474.
Approach low, Vision Jet 12 Victor Juliet, level 8000, speed 190, information Zulu.
November 12 Victor Juliet, SoCal approach, roger. And contact approach, Mr. Bird.
Approach Southwest at 367, can you give me that frequency one more time?
Southwest 367, 2535.
2535, good day.
12 Victor Juliet, field and sight when it helps.
Number 12 Victor Juliet, descend and maintain 6,300, contact approach 121.3.
Descend and maintain 6,300, 121.3, good day, 12 Victor Juliet.
474.
Falcon 7 Charlie Echo, reduce speed to 170.
Flying to 170, 87 Charlie Echo.
Approach low, Vision Jet 12 Victor Juliet, 7.7 descending, 6,300, speed 190, field and sight.
Vision 2 Victor Juliet, turn right heading 270, the traffic 1 o'clock, 3 miles southwest on the Learjet 6000 descending.
Right turn heading 270, looking for traffic 12 Victor Juliet. Insight 2 Victor Juliet.
2 Victor Juliet, follow that Learjet, clear visual approach runway 20 right.
Follow the Learjet, clear for the visual runway 20 right, 12 Victor Juliet, thank you. Alright, I'm going to activate vectors to final. I'm going to keep the Lear in sight. I see him. I'm going to keep my
November
descent going.
75, Foxtrot, contact closing tower, 119.1.
Is that the one straight ahead of us?
Yeah.
Full tower, 119.1, 197 Foxtrot.
Alrighty, we're descending nicely. Field is in sight. Reduce my speed so I can drop. The first notch of flaps, give him a little bit of space. Tower's going to be 26.8. I'll put that in. And we are clear for the visual approach, but I'm just going to fly the localizer in for situational awareness.
Division Jet 2, Victor, Juliet, John Wayne Tower, 126.8.
26.8, good day, 12 Victor Juliet.
Wake turbulence, departed Gulfstream.
Early right turn approved and 20 right at kilo, crypt takeoff, Cherokee Pop 36 Hotel.
Tower hello, Vision Jet 12 Victor Juliet, sending out a 3,800 for the visual 20 right, and we have the Learjet in sight.
12 Victor Juliet, roger, runway 20 right, continue.
20 right, continue, 12 Victor Juliet.
And 2 Victor Juliet, just for spacing, square that turn to the final. I got about 2.6 right now, and speed is indicating 180 knots.
Alright, so he wants to turn straight to the field right now, 12 Victor Juliet.
Square the turn.
Square the turn, roger, we'll keep it going to the right for a minute. Victor Juliet, we're turning final now. We squared it off as good as we could.
Roger.
Alrighty, first notch of flaps is good. I'm going to go FMS speeds, which is 140. First notch of flaps is established. Airspeed is coming back. I see it.
Jet speed to departure.
Jet speed 652, so got departure 128.1.
It's low.
Number 68 Hotel, radar contacts altitude.
100, 68 Hotel.
Number 68 Hotel, roger, heading 220, so got departure 125.35.
Heading 220, then 125.35. Thank you, 68 Hotel.
Flexjet 474, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 20 right, Flexjet 474.
Number 2 Victor Juliet, runway 20 right, clear to land.
20 right, clear to land, head to Clay Lacy, 12 Victor Juliet.
Roger.
Already,
5082
localizer
Whiskey,
is
John Wayne Tower, on the
established.
frequency.
Looking good.
John Wayne Tower, Falcon 887, Charlie Echo, visual 20 right.
Number 887 Charlie Echo, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, continue.
Continue 887, Charlie Echo.
Delta 1198, cross runway
Speed
20
check,
left
yours
at
coming
Lima,
down.
hold short of runway 20 right.
Cross 20 left at Lima, hold short 20 right, Delta 1198.
3 green, no red, I see it. Gears down, 1 notch of flaps to go. Alrighty, autopilot's coming off. Looking good. Speed check, full flaps. Flaps are full, cabin pressure is coming down nicely. Windshield IPS is off. We are clear to land.
Flexjet 474, you said Clay Lacy.
No, ACI south.
Roger, left turn Echo, contact ground.
Okay, we're off here and over the ground, thanks. Flexjet 474.
Jet at 650, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, continue.
500 checks, 3 green, no red, flaps are full. We are clear to land, yaw dampener to go.
Minimums.
Continue. Yaw dampener is away, landing checks are complete.
Delta 1198 on departure, climb via the fins 3, set maintain 3000. Runway 20 right. Line up right, traffic on a 4 mile final.
Climb via the SID, except maintain 3000, line up and wait 20 right, Delta 1198.
Number 887 Charlie Echo, John Wayne Tower, if you're on runway 20 right, continue traffic, taking the runway for departure.
Alright, we're continuing still for 20 right, 887 Charlie Echo.
And 2 Victor Juliet, you said you're going to Clay Lacy?
Hey, firm 2 Victor Juliet.
Roger, right turn, contact ground.
Right turn, contact ground, 12 Victor Juliet. 12 Victor Juliet, we're going to have to do Foxtrot.
Roger, no delay on the runway, right turn, contact ground.
No delay, right turn over to ground, 12 Victor Juliet.
John Wayne Tower, radio 733, behind the Embraer for runway 20 right.
Roger. Delta 11.
Runway
Clear
Tower,
runway, clear right,
733
clear
behind the
left,
Embraer,
Pro V,
runway 20 right.
line light, flaps are
Radio 733, John Tower.
Craft low, Vision Jet 12 Victor Juliet, off at Foxtrot, going to Clear Lacey, please.
Vision Jet 12 Victor Juliet, Charlie ground, taxi to Clear Lacey via Bravo.
Alright, taxi to Clear Lacey via Bravo, 12 Victor Juliet.
clear left, forward, and right. Alright everyone, great flight into John Wayne, thanks for watching. We will see you on the next video, have a good one.